So this is the first time that I've actually done this style of review because I just literally got done watching a movie at a drive-in. Um, this is the first time that like I said, done a review at a drive-in, and the reason why I'm at a drive-in is because of a particular movie that is showing later in the night. But I guess this is the consolation prize as well for having to see two movies. So let's talk about this, shall we? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strong from QuickTime Reactions, and the first movie that I saw at the drive-in was Bad Guys 2. This is the sequel to Bad Guys, which came out a couple years ago, and it sees the return of Sam Rockwell, Craig Robinson, Awkwafina, Anthonyramos, and Mark Maron as they team up with newcomers to this franchise, Daniela Harris, Mariabakalova, Natasha Lyonne, as well as many others. Of course, the bad guys, at the last movie, turned good. And they are, struggling, to say the least, to try and find work, out in the real world. But when a team of female bad girls, shall we say, or bad ladies, they are trying to plan out their own heist. They try to enlist the bad guys to try and help them out on their heist before things turn really, really nasty. So will the bad guys help out? We'll have to wait and see. So this movie was directed by, and I hope I'm saying this name correctly, Pierre Perfrey. I'm probably butchered that last name, and J.P. Sands. And I was not able to catch one of the writers' names, but the other one was Ethan Cohen. And I saw that last name Cohen. I'm like, there's no way that that's actually like Cohen. That's like just a coincidence. But this was the first movie before seeing the movie that I actually wanted to review. But I will be happy enough to review this movie. I have to say, this was a pretty fun time. It wasn't too terrible, and it wasn't it wasn't really a bad experience. It was a pretty good movie. The animation in it is really, really good. Very dynamic and also very colorful as well. There were certain moments where it almost turned like comic book-esque, which I thought looked really, really cool. And it's the story is it's stuff that we've all seen before. Bad guys who have turned good just get dragged back into that world of bad, and try and get back into the groove of things, only to realize that they can do good. So a tale as old as time in terms of the story, but I think it's really all down to the performers and how well that they are able to do it. And I gotta say, they do a pretty good job. Like, Sam Rockwell is absolutely amazing in every single thing that he does, and this is absolutely no exception. Craig Robinson, I think, is a pretty good job at being... Well, I guess he's not the only comic relief, but I guess he's kind of like he's a slice of that comic relief pie. Anthony Ramos, I really liked him as the unhinged type of character. I thought that was really cool to see. And it was also really cool to see him back in a villain role, because he was actually the the Hood in Ironheart, and I really liked his performance as the Hood in Ironheart. Um, Awkwafina, of course, this isn't her first time being in animation. In fact, she was the dragon in Raya and the Last Dragon, and I thought she was really good in that. And she's really good in this as well. Mark Maron as Snake, I thought he did a really good job, and there is a bit of a side plot with him in the movie that I found absolutely hysterical as well. The newcomers, Danielle Harris, who I'm just watching right now in Peacemaker as Adebayo. Um, it's always nice to, see an actor's range, because, like, with Chris Evans, I always immediately think back to him as Captain America. And, I forget that, he can be a jerk. With Adebayo, you see her as, like, this nice, kind person. But here, uh, Danielle Harris plays Kitty Cat absolutely amazingly. She's absolutely detestable in this, and she does a really good job at that. Mariabakalova, another person from the superhero realm, she voices Cosmo, the Russian dog, in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and I'm pretty sure she's appeared in other James Gunn centric stuff. She does a really good job in this movie. And then, of course, Natasha Lyonne, again, another superhero person. She was Birdie in What If, and then she was just in Fantastic Four First Steps. So again, not a complete stranger to the superhero realm. I thought she did a really good job in this movie as well. But yeah, I mean, you're not going to get a lot out of it if you're an adult. But for a kids movie targeted for kids, I mean, you can't ask for anything more. Like, it's pretty good. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for my review of Bad Guys 2. Really good job by the cast. Animation is really, really cool. And it's just a fun time. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my review. Look forward to my next review where, I might need a bigger car to kind of hold this review, but we'll delve into that a little bit later. But that is it for now. Be safe out there. And remember, if you think you're getting blackmailed into like doing something, always make sure to have that potential out. Although they may see that out coming a million miles away, and you just could be completely screwed over. So if you're getting blackmailed, just do the thing that they're wanting you to do. I don't know. I don't know how to solve that. And I'll see you guys next time.